Welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue with the series of how you obtain federal employment and how that process actually goes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. I'm going to be uploading videos every week that talks everything federal employment, from the hiring process all the way to retirement and beyond. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Today, we're going to be talking about the initial offer of employment versus the final offer. The tentative letter of hire or offer basically comes from an HR specialist or generalist indicating that they've gone through the interview process, and based on the selection, you were kind of selected to continue the process, basically. Keep in mind, quick note, this is not a guarantee. And it is not an offer letter, which we'll talk about here in a few minutes. It just indicates that you will be continuing with the process, and there's a series of things that you would have to go through. The process basically will continue with things such as medical exam, drug screening, local background check. They'll do national crime information checks, reference checks, employment verification checks to kind of get you a interim clearance. When it comes to different clearances, we'll be talking about that in another video. I will make a quick note that we'll talk further about the SF-85, which is for non-sensitive employment, and then SF-86, that is going to be about for security clearances, secret and beyond. But that will be in another video. This email correspondence that you receive from HR is time sensitive. Normally, they'll give you about 3 to 5 business days to make a decision, whether you want to accept or not accept. That's certainly up to you. If you have accepted this email correspondence, basically you will have a little time to determine when would you like to start or when it's feasible. Here's your opportunity to kind of evaluate if you want to continue the pursuit, right? I do know, and there's one thing I'd like to highlight here. Once the process is over and you start communicating with that HR generalist, see if you could come in at a little bit higher step based on your financial situation or your demographics. Maybe it is a long area to drive, or you're taking a pay cut to come into the federal service and you want to try to get as close as you can. That is never a guarantee. There are times where you can negotiate, but it is solely up to the hiring official. Okay, once you've gone through that process and they feel that you have met all the criteria, they'll follow up with what is called the final offer of employment. The final offer of employment basically identifies the start date that you guys agreed upon. Generally, it's between either the beginning or middle of the month, because our pay periods in federal government, it starts on a Sunday, ends on a Saturday. You kind of determine what that is, and you will always generally start on the beginning of a pay period, not in the middle. It can be done, but generally they try not to do that. I mentioned that in a previous video. Usually pay periods is every 2 weeks on a Friday. Some agencies will pay on a Saturday. Depending on your banking scenario, they may kind of give you a deposit ahead of schedule. Once you've accepted that, the HR generalist will have you fill out the Declaration of Federal Employment, which is the OF-306 form, and basically you will respond to that email saying that you acknowledge it and you accept the offer. This is the time when you will offer a resignation letter or kind of give your job a notice. I want to highlight something here. Please do not burn your bridges. Be a constant professional and kind of close out any jobs or tasks that you're working on. It also gives you an opportunity to kind of say goodbye to your co-workers, and opportunity to clean out your desk and complete all those tasks and return any equipment that is owed to that company or agency. Keep in mind that when they do employment verification, they will be coming back and contacting a reference or a supervisor. Starting salary, like I said, is usually they go at the low end, so GS level whatever, step 1. And like I said, steps go all the way to step 10, and they usually bring you in at the lower grade, but that, again, that could be negotiable. It is up to the hiring official. They can say yes or no. That is based on their budget and their need. Once that's completed and that's been determined, you move on to the onboarding process. Onboarding process, basically on USA Jobs portal, you'll fill out the I-9, the W-4, your demographics form, any disability forms, anything that they're requesting of you, tax form, whether it be federal or state. So once you've accomplished all of that, there'll be some coordinated instructions. So you'll actually meet with someone, a representative or designee, and basically the day you show up, this is where you can get your CAT card or your PIV card, and we'll get that in another video. But the address to where you will report for your assignment or duty, and basically meet your supervisor and your new co-workers, right, in your work setting, if you will. I didn't want to be too long on the video today. I wanted to leave this as short as possible. I hope this was informative. If you have any questions pertaining to the topic or something specific that you're looking for, you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment below, and I will answer as many of them as I possibly can. Again, thank you for watching, and have a safe and enjoyable day.